Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another reading. I have my Muse tarot deck. Let's see what we have coming up for next week. I'm excited. Let's see. Almost approaching end of February. Two of Voices, Two of Inspiration, Six of Voices but reversed. Two of Voices, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is all about the unknown, like you're kind of blindfolded and you can't see. You can't see actually, or it could also mean being pulled in two different directions. You're being pulled in two different directions, which is stopping you from making a decision. What decision is it stopping you from making? Like, is it something that you have been thinking about for a long time? Perhaps around this full moon that just happened, this became quite heightened, that you may need to make a decision. That doesn't mean you need to make a decision right now, but the voice inside you is getting louder, is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, the voice inside you is somehow getting louder, that there's something that needs to happen with this, but you just don't have enough data at the moment. You can't step forward because you're waiting for some information. You're waiting for the information from universe, you're waiting for the information or signs around you, and perhaps it's not just quite the right time. That's what I'm getting. That maybe it's just not quite the right time to make a decision on the thing, but the voice inside you is getting louder. The voice inside you is telling you that the time is coming. The time is coming where things will become a lot clearer in terms of the decision that you may need to step into. That voice inside you is getting more attuned, and it's kind of like, before maybe it was a whisper, and now it's kind of like illuminating, perhaps even like images into your mind. Something like that is coming clear. Again, another Two of Inspiration, which is Two of Wands. That is future looking. Whilst this may be unknown, this is more about the future, focused on the future. What may be coming up, you know. Two of Inspiration is all about. Two of Wands is like future thinking. Travel card even. You may be traveling somewhere, and perhaps you're traveling somewhere which is going to make things very clear to you. For some of you, this may look like even moving. For some of you, very few of you, this would look like moving to that new place, moving to that new, the new location that perhaps you didn't anticipate. You didn't think it was really something on the radar, but it feels like when you visit there, it just so clicks. It fits in your personality. It fits. Something about it fits. Maybe you've had like some sort of a past connection to a past life or something like that, you know. I've often wondered, why are we attracted to certain places that we, you know, tend to go to? Because not everyone is attracted to the same place. Everyone has a different preference, and it's not always to do with your childhood, right? Because I know I've always had this attraction towards Germany, which I don't feel anymore, because I feel like the contract has been completed of my time there, the soul contract, right? But I definitely knew for a fact that there was something there. Throughout all of my 20s, I spent a lot of my time there, and even when I was like maybe like at school, you know, I just knew I was going to be abroad, and somehow Germany did feel like it was going to be a place where I was going to be. I didn't like actively go out thinking that it was going to happen or like create, but I just always felt like there was a connection towards there. I don't know what sort of past life. I need to have a look at that, maybe not needs to, but it would be interesting to see what sort of connection there was. But I know when I was there, I felt like I had known this place before. I had been there before, and I had felt like, just even like the connections with people, the languages, it just felt so natural and so like at ease. And I feel like it really was somewhere that I had been before, but even though I hadn't, right? I really hadn't. My family and I hadn't been on holidays when I was younger there, so it couldn't have been that. So yeah, but there was definitely a connection. And often we have these connections with people as well, you know. There's just something. I learned something the other day, which is all about, and do read up on about it if you are interested in more spiritual side of things, you know, like how certain soul contracts happen. What are three kinds of relationships? I know there are three types, which are called karmic relationships, which are there to teach you some heavy lessons and which are linked to your kind of like the big lessons that are based in your astrological chart, or just generally that are there to really transform you. Those are more karmic relationships, and they are not necessarily meant to last forever in your life, but they are meant to teach you something quite big about yourself. And that could be, out of 3 lessons, it could be either gosh, the 3 lessons I'm trying to think of now, it's just, I've gone blank. One sec, it will come to me. But they are meant to teach you 3, yeah, here it is. 3 lessons it's meant to teach you: self-worth, self-love, or non-attachment. Those are the 3 main lessons that you are here to learn in your lifetime. And often people can reach some level of enlightenment a lot, you know, in their younger years, and sometimes it becomes like a sort of practice in the later years, or sometimes people take a lifetime to reach those lessons. But either way, those are your lessons to be going through in lifetime. But those are the 3 main ones, which is self-love, self-worth, and non-attachment. If you have really developed and cultivated a self-love for yourself, which again I've mentioned in the last couple of readings, it's all about compassion and forgiveness for yourself and deep self-acceptance. That's where your self-love would come from. Your self-worth would come from setting boundaries and really learning your assertiveness, your personal power, really recognizing where your power lies, where your gifts lie, where are your gifts in this lifetime, where do you feel so useful, where do you feel like you are stepping into your purpose, into your dharma, where do you feel like this is what I'm meant to do right now in this moment. I often feel that when I'm doing Reiki, or I'm like teaching women self-defense techniques, or I'm doing workshops for people, I'm like doing certain manifestation techniques. Basically what I do in my life every day, it really feels like this is what I'm meant to be doing, and that I'm stepping into my dharma, right? So that is what I would say is if you can know what your life lesson is, and that can be found out through either astrological readings, you know, you can go check out the astrology readings, or you can simply just work on it step by step. Oh, my light has gone up. You can work on it step by step, simply by what 3D reality is showing you. What is it showing you? What lessons are coming through at the moment? What are you experiencing in your life right now? How are people treating you? It's going to give you information on exactly what your lesson is right now. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Going back to the cards, I did get 6 of Voices, but reversed. This is 6 of Swords, but reversed. 6 of Swords reversed is, well, upright is often that there's some sort of an obstacle, right? There's some sort of an obstacle that has come into your life, and you are crossing those obstacles. However, it is reversed. This is a good thing. This is a good thing because it is the end of certain obstacles in certain area of your life. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to be smooth sailing, but for now, the smooth sails are taking place more so than the obstacles. Perhaps you face challenge after challenge, either in your business, in your life, in your personal relationships, and something you're just facing like, gosh, now it's this thing. Okay, I've covered this. Now it's this thing, you know. Gosh, I've covered this, but now it was one after the other. You know, you're kind of tired of having all these lessons and challenges, and when are they going to end? But it is indicating that they are ending. Right now, at least you'll have a period of time, and I'm pretty sure we have been in Mars retrograde for a long time now, which has been a time of really kind of speedy transformation, observations, and slowing down of just the things that we do, so that we can truly reflect and really look at where is our energy going and where to exactly exert our energy and put our energy, so that certain projects and things and our life's purpose can actually move forward. And that may have become very clear to you at the moment, but it is ending Mars retrograde next week, which means after that things are going to be looking a bit more smooth, so that you can relax a bit, that you know, why aren't certain things moving forward? You're putting in all this effort, to like meet people, maybe you're like dating people, or maybe you are just putting a lot of effort into certain projects or your businesses you've started. Why isn't it taking off? This, that and the other. It's just the timing. It's just you may be gaining certain other insights that will be quite invaluable in your next steps. So that's why it's probably a time to slow down in some ways, or really reflect on what this period has been like. This period started, I think, November or December time last year, so it's been a good few months, where it's just been a reflective time on what has been going through in our lives. But after that, it does seem like things will change. So that is the message that came here. Let's see what other cards we get. Right, I have this deck here. Wow, that just flew off. Page of Voices. Page of Swords, really, this is. Okay. The message I get here is, you've been under some sort of an illusion for a while, and now you're seeing things clearly. Some sort of illusion for a long time. Yeah. You've been under some illusion in terms of perhaps how long something is going to take, perhaps how the work that needs to be done, perhaps even just even your journey. Like looking back at your journey, you feel like your vision is becoming clearer. That's what I see. That here your vision is becoming clearer. Perhaps you were viewing it, your perspective was based on certain things in your life, which were based, you know, your past experiences, things that you have really, more so your past experiences. But this is more clarity based on your recent revelations, recent learnings, a lot of learnings. Someone has learned a lot. I know I have I dove quite deeply into certain spiritual aspects, such as what exactly does it mean to have oneness? What is union? What does ego death lead us to? What exactly is ego death? All those aspects I've really been diving deep into, and how necessary they are in our transformation and spiritual awakening. And now that I can see that I have read this information, I can see my past through this new lens after this learning and this information that I have gathered, that now I can feel like, wow, all of this was one heck of a big lesson, you know, everything that I have gone through until up to now has been exactly for this enlightening experience at this point. And that was this learning of different, just how I viewed the world, why I viewed the world in certain ways. What did I see as a young child, and now how different it is. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. This is something very like, some of you may be diving into like just reading quite a lot about a certain subject, because it's just might just be part of your journey, you know, might just be part of your journey to really learn about it so that you can teach others something about it. Yeah. Let's see what more we get. Quite a few cards flipped out. I'll take all of them actually. The Fool, leap of faith. Leap of faith into something. Yeah, it's very much, let's see what you're taking this leap of faith into. 6 of Inspiration. 6 of Wands. Victory. Take the leap of faith and it will take you towards victory and even public recognition. Yeah, someone is needing to take a leap of faith in their life in a certain area. Only you can know what that is. What area does it resonate with, that where you need to take a leap of faith. I also see freedom here. Yeah, this card associated with freedom. Let's see. 3 of Materials, 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. This is about collaboration. Collaborating with people is going to really help you right now, especially if you're taking a leap of faith. If you're taking a leap of faith in terms of like changing your career, changing your job, or changing a certain, you know, developing or taking on a certain lifestyle thing, something like that. It's yeah, you're taking a leap of faith into something kind of brand new. Collaborating with people who have already gone through that thing, or people who have really lived that experience, is going to really help you. Or people who are on a similar journey is going to help you going through this and actually transforming at the end of it. 5 of Pentacles. Someone's worried about the money. Someone's worried about what is going to happen with your money situation. Someone is thinking like, what am I meant to do? Like, you know, money perhaps is short at the time or isn't pouring in, and you're wondering that if you take this leap of faith, are you going to get the money? Is it going to come through? What are you going to do? That is, of course, do bear in mind, I'm not a financial advisor, right? So I'm not going to give you that kind of advice, but I will say and I will share what has happened on my path. So based on my path, when I took my leap of faith, I had made sure that I had enough savings to be able to protect me for a certain amount of time. You know, it's a risk money where I am either learning, building my business, getting clients, or just truly learning techniques that I need to put myself out there. And if that doesn't work, I need to have another backup plan. What could that be? So for me, that was, well, if this doesn't work, of course I can get another job, right? If that doesn't work, then I can get another job. So make sure you have your safety net in your mind prepared. You know, if it doesn't work, then you always have this backup option. And if you're truly feeling a call to do something, then you're probably feeling it because you have developed the safety net already within you to be able to take that leap of faith. Because if you're not feeling it right now, you're not in a position to take a leap of faith. You just need to wait it out a little bit longer. And that's what I did. I did wait it out a little bit longer at one point in my previous experience, where I felt like, no, I don't necessarily know enough. But once you do, and if you feel like I have a bit of a safety net, whether it looks like 3 months to 6 months of living costs that you can support yourself on, that is great. Then you can start looking at the next thing. And do bear in mind that if you do take this leap of faith, you are taken care of in terms of by the universe, by your angels, or in, I can't even begin to tell you how many like miraculous incidents that have happened in my life where out of nowhere, like people have dropped into my life with a certain opportunity, which has just led me to exactly the money to cover certain costs, you know, and that has happened. But you need your nervous system regulated enough for that, and you need to make sure that you are prepped for that in a way, that you have your trust muscle at least a bit more primed for that sort of thing. And at the time when I took the leap of faith, I did have my trust muscle primed simply because I was following certain people who were on the same journey but a couple of years ahead of me, right? They had taken the leap of faith as well, and they had shown exactly what they had done, you know. So they had recommended me to save up like 6 months, or, you know, 3 months to 6 months of rent or saving costs, like these living costs. Make sure you have that. Make sure you are really getting your energy to a pristine level, making sure that you have, you're eating well, so that you are not, you know, you're not spending your time, which is meant to be dedicated towards your business or starting something new, where you've taken a leap of faith and actually it's just been trampled by you having health issues. I did have health issues as well, but that's when I needed to really have a protocol in place where I was just making sure, okay, I need to do my physio exercises every day to make sure I am in a good health to be able to carry out my mission work. And that's something, make sure you prep it. Now, of course, you can't plan everything. You have to rely on universe. It's a co-creation, right? It's a collaboration. And perhaps this is the collaboration with, or co-creation of you with the universe. But that does involve a level of just knowing that you will be taken care of. If you have that trust muscle that you will be taken care of, because that's something you will need, you're in a good place. And you have the 6 months rent, you have this conviction, and you have a level of self-belief. You feel like, I got this, you know, even if it doesn't work out, I've got myself covered. I know what I'm here for, and I can do it. I'm ready for the new life. If that's what you're feeling, you're in a good spot. If there's any like missing bits in there where you need to just check details a bit, do check those first, then take the action. Of course, your situations will vary. Like your path will never be the same as someone else's. You know, someone else maybe just took a leap of faith and things just worked out miraculously straight away. That happens. That's because you never know what their level of readiness was and compared to yours, right? It's very individual in that case. But if you're feeling ready, if you're feeling the call, if you feel like I've got myself covered, get excited. Things might be changing for you quite a bit in the best way possible. Okay, let's get last couple of cards. I've already gone to 20 minutes. Okay, I think I'm not meant to get tarot anymore. I'm meant to get this oracle cards. Let's see what comes up. Right. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Beautiful card. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Love it. Very like a medicine woman kind of. Again, I see the color green as well and red. So green, and it's very earthly feeling here. It's very much to do with your groundedness. How grounded are you? How grounded do you feel? Yeah. Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Love this card. I adore this image. Connect with your emotions. Yeah, this is all about letting it flow. Really letting it flow through you. Yeah. This is my favorite card in this deck, and I absolutely adore it. Last card. Let's see. High Priestess. Or High Priest. Whoops, sorry. And another one came. Traveler. Wow. Okay, High Priest. Intend and create. Creation mode. What are you wanting to create next? Yeah, what are you wanting to create next? Love this Egyptian vibe here. I have wanted to travel to Egypt for so long. I really hope this manifests. It's been my dream to travel to Egypt, and let's see this year if that happens. And then we did get the traveler card. Yeah, I've just really wanted to go to that place. I feel a certain level of connection there. I don't know what it is, but I'm very much called to go to Egypt. Traveler, move in a new direction. Gosh, changes. I like this card. I've never had it before. Move in new direction. What is the new that is coming? Gosh, let's see. Lots of changes it looks like. Things seems to be progressing in the right direction. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you some comfort and brings you some level of awareness as to what is going on, and it brings you some level of relief as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week, and let me know in the comments below what has come for you or anything new that has come in. Always interested to hearing other people's stories, so yeah, do let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.